Houstoniters, we back for another year.
Yeah!
It's Kendall, aka DJ KJ, and we about to get this show started.
DJ KJ!
Welcome back, my lovely orange slices. It is so nice to see so many of my loyal fans back for another season.
Your loyal fans.
Well, yeah, I'm a host. That's the reason they're here, to see me.
I think they're here for all of us.
You know, I don't think so.
Ladies, let's at least get 5 minutes into the show before we start fighting, please.
You know, whatever. For our premiere episode of the season, we're trying something a little different. We're going to talk about politics.
Yes.
This week, we had the first presidential debate between our two lovely candidates, Mr. Hot Cheeto Man and Mrs. Laughs a Lot. Lots of good points were made. Right, Rob? What do you think?
Look, I'll be honest. I had no clue we were going to talk politics today. I thought it was sports day.
Rob, did you read the group me or?
What? The what?
God, Rob, this is part of the job description.
Yeah, like the group me is one of the most important parts of the show. It's literally your only job.
I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that.
Okay, well, can you say something about the political debate?
Well, I will say that I am casting my vote for whomever is able to make warm milk available at every restaurant. That's my vote. That's all it takes for me. I'm sold.
Simple guy, I guess. Any other thoughts? Maybe which candidate you want to support?
You know, I'll probably lean towards whichever candidate is more brat. Right?
Rob, this is a super serious topic.
No, I know. I mean, this is, I'm serious about it.
What's weird is that you look like a BJ man and you sound like one, but you can't speak like one?
No.
Well, I mean, I guess we can play one game.
A game? Don't we usually do that at the end of the episode?
Yeah, but we do have one game now. I mean, obviously you came prepared, and I came prepared, and I know about the debate, so let's quiz Rob. Cues Tonight now presents, is this a line from an SNL skit or the 2024 presidential debate?
All right.
All right, let's do it.
First line.
Let's see what we got.
I think I'm doing great with cognitive. I'm more cognitive than ever.
Oof. All right, I think that's got to be, that's a line from the debate. I think that Donald said that one, right?
Wrong,
No?
per usual.
Yeah, that was actually a line from SNL. Maybe the next one. All right, next one. I probably took a bullet in the head for the things they say about me.
Ooh, all right. That seems kind of like a rap line. I'm going to not buy it. I think that's false.
Yeah, wrong again. That was actually a quote from the debate.
Okay.
Okay, this one is actually easy. Perfect score, they said. I was 100% mental, and because I am a man. That's why a woman never should run our economy.
All right, that one cannot be real. That's got to be from SNL.
You got that right. Congratulations,
Really?
Rob.
Let's
Oh my gosh.
go. I'll take one.
All right, final one. In Springfield, they're eating dogs. The people came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
All right, I hate to break it to you, but I think I am aware. This has to be an SNL line. That was a skit, right?
Wrong.
What?
You know, Rob, we
I
really
saw
thought
that.
you'd do better. Don't you run a radio show? Shouldn't you be well informed?
Maybe you should just stick to comedy.
Yeah, I think we should all stick to comedy. Politics, definitely not our thing.
Speak for yourself. I came prepared for this episode.
All right, guys, let's try and get along on our first episode, please.
No, I want Mario back. Kick him out.
Me too. I do too. I want more Mario also.
Well, I also really want to know what the Sigma is up with you.
Cecilia, what?
You know, like the what the Sigma, like the Gen Alpha slang I'm trying to get with it, you know?
Are you feeling all right? What?
Yes.
It's okay if you don't know the slang. Emma and Abby are here to teach us.
Hi, I'm Emma, and today I'll be going around my campus quizzing my fellow students on how well they know Gen Alpha terms. But little do they know, I've started a bunch of fake ones, and only the true alpha wolf people will be able to know which is real and which is fake.
Yeah, we're asking people on campus how well they know Gen Alpha slang friends. Oh God.
What do you think skibbity means?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. No. That one.
What?
Oh my god, I literally could not tell you. I have no idea. I have a little brother and a little sister, and I have no idea what skibbity is.
Skibbity, like, it's cool. Like, it's fast.
Yeah, absolutely not. No. Is that not the blue guy in a toilet, like, singing?
Oh, that was like I know like skibbity toilet, but it's, I don't know what it is. I just know the phrase.
Do you know what very demure, very mindful?
Very mindful. Like
Very demure, very mindful. How do you define Riz?
Charisma.
For example, Charlotte is my friend. If I go up to her and I talk to her, and my friends come like, oh, Riz. Is it that?
And do you know what a gyat is?
Oh, no.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And can you define ranch for me?
Oh my god, no.
Do you know skid or spoont?
It's a dressing that some people put on pizza, although I disagree with that.
Okay. And do you know what for lot is?
What?
It just keeps going. I don't know what that is.
Nah, I've never heard of that one. That's a new one for me.
For lot?
For lot.
Maybe for love? Maybe is the pronunciation.
Ranch? Like
Ranch.
Isn't it like a salad dressing?
Skid, like, I skid on my skateboard. Like, I don't know.
Ranch. Like somebody's ugly, they're chopped.
These keep getting harder. No.
Fur? Maybe it's in regards to it's the cold weather. You put on fur, a lot of it, for a lot.
You must be really out of touch, man. Guys, can we ask you a couple questions?
We're actually in a rush, sorry.
Yeah, we have places to be.
What the Sigma?
Wow, those were some very interesting
Yes.
answers.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, if you guys had to add one word to this Gen Alpha slang, what would you add and what would it mean?
I feel like we're already failing like the original people that wrote the alphabet. I feel like
Mr. Alphabet, Mr. and Mrs. Alphabet.
I guess like maybe I don't know. I'm thinking like burf or something
Okay.
weird like that. What about you?
I'm not that creative.
Oh.
I would just cancel it and then just throw a dictionary down in front of these kids. Who comes up with that?
I really think it's all that COVID schooling. I really
Them,
think
them
that's it.
COVID kids got
Right.
it rough.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
I
no
agree.
good.
Yeah, it's really awful. But speaking of schooling, guys, school has now started, and I'm feeling kind of weird about this year. I don't know if it's just me.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because this is a safe space, and I feel like I could bring this up here. I got this rash,
Oh,
and it's
Oh.
really
yeah,
acting
I
up
don't.
a lot
Ew,
right now.
no, not
Not
like
the time
that.
for the rash talk.
I meant like because we're older and we're upperclassmen now. You know,
Oh,
junior
that's
year.
why you're talking about school. I get it. I
Right.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I feel that too. I'm starting to understand what Naima felt for so many years.
It's funny you guys say you feel like you're getting older. I mean, one day I woke up and my morning sickness was just killing me. I mean, I couldn't even get out of bed.
Yeah, Rob, I think that's menopause. We just feel older because we have more responsibilities. You know, we're living in apartments with our friends. We've already been here for 3 damn years, which I think is insane to think about.
Yeah, and now we have to cook our own meals and think about what we actually want to do with our lives.
Jesus, Cecilia, I mean, you scare me with all this talk. I mean, one, my cooking is about as good as the guy from Ratatouille without the rat. And two, I have no idea what to do with a TRF major.
Well, you have a fabulous face for radio.
Not the first time I've heard that one, but this is how this semester is going to go. Just trading jabs back and forth. You're not ready for it.
Yeah, well, you know, we did this with Mario, so we have to pass on tradition.
Well, at least I'm not as short as Cecilia. I mean, if I didn't know any better, I thought you were a lost middle schooler walking around this joint.
Short women rule the world, not gonna lie.
Okay.
I still get lost like every day though. I checked my schedule and I had a class in Smith Hall. I didn't even know we had a Smith Hall.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I still get lost in all 3 new houses, even though I seem to spend every second there.
Damn, 2 years already? That's nuts. I mean, before I know it, those Gen Alphas, they're going to be coming back around here with this crazy slang I've never heard before.
Yeah, no, it's true. The class of 2035 will have students graduating with a degree in skibbity toilet, which might be
no,
more than a BDJ
no,
degree.
No more with the slang, with the skibbity toilets. Leave the toilets to the bathroom, okay, please.
Well, speaking of things that are skibbity toilet, what happened to Silly Week? I had an essay due the second day of class.
Oh, look at me. I have to write essays in my M&D classes. How about you just man up and turn to TRF and get a real major?
All right, guys. I feel like you guys there's a lot of animosity between you guys. It's literally our
A
first
real
show.
major,
We
TRF.
got a lot to work through.
Yeah, obviously. Well, stick around, Oranges, because when we come back, we have some more funny content, of course.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, but with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
Welcome back, Syracuties. I'm so glad you stuck around, even though, I mean, we all knew you would. It turns out studying abroad is not as easy as it seems. All the cool places like London, Italy, and Spain fill up on the first day of registration.
The only places they offered me were off the East Coast, and they were Fresno and Miami.
You know, well, Miami I feel like could be a pretty good place. Like, it's warm and fun and...
No, Miami, Ohio. But what's the difference anyway, right?
Right, nothing like 1,200 miles, sunshine, happiness, fun.
I mean, at least you guys are getting off the East Coast. My advisor said that all I could pick between was an unrenovated row house in Philly or a boarded up abandoned apartment in the Bronx. The host family is literally my cousins, who also happen to be mice.
Oh. Well, I got a picture of my place in Ohio. The air conditioning blasts all year round. There is no food anywhere nearby, and the ceilings are barely above my head.
Cecilia, I hate to break it to you, that's Orange Hall.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I mean,
Looks familiar.
is it really too much to ask to see the world? I mean, see some culture? Where they're sending me, I'll probably still be connected to Air Orange X. I mean, not that I'll actually be connected anyway. I mean, and look, my place in Philly is just an empty cell in the Eastern State Penitentiary. So look at that.
Oh, wow.
I mean, look at that.
Ooh.
That will definitely be an experience.
That's a comfy blanket. That thing keeps me warm at night.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Maybe you need a maid.
Maybe two.
Well, Rob, guess what's scarier than studying abroad?
Oh, God, what?
LinkedIn.
No, that's too much. I don't even want to think about LinkedIn anymore. Coming back to school, all these Whitman Newhouse kids talking way too much summer LinkedIn here.
Okay, not too much on Whitman and Newhouse kids, but for real, I mean, how many times can you announce that you've made Dean's List before you realize no one really cares?
Well, luckily, Kaylin is bringing more LinkedIn content. Kaylin?
Hey Q's tonight, I'm back. I'm outside of Whitman School of Management, and I'm going to be seeing if it's true that every single Whitman student has 500 plus connections. Let's go. So tell us your stats, your name, your major, and your year.
Okay, I'm Sally Goldstein. I'm a freshman. I'm still undecided.
You have under 500 plus connections.
I actually don't have a LinkedIn.
You don't have LinkedIn yet?
No.
So here we are at the DSP table with
Marina and Laura. I'm a sophomore and I'm a marketing major and an ESP major.
I'm Laura, I'm a junior. I'm business analytics and econ.
You're both above 500 plus connections. Am I right?
I believe I am, so I will combine. We're over.
Awesome. Plus CAE.
So my name's Nara Gomez. I am a dual major in finance and poli-sci.
I would say you're over 500 plus, definitely.
I'm Hawk. I'm a freshman. My major is finance.
Miguel, I'm a freshman and I'm a supply chain.
Justin, I am also a freshman and I'm planning on majoring.
I'm Zeke, I'm a freshman and I'm studying business analytics.
Since you're all freshmen, you'll have under 500 plus connections. You guys have the profile?
Do you want the LinkedIn, Syracuse LinkedIn or a personal?
No, you're actually.
You have access to the Syracuse LinkedIn?
Yeah. 48, not too bad.
More right now.
Miguel Montero's on LinkedIn. Add me on LinkedIn, please, everyone.
He's desperate. They're falling behind. They're really sweet kids, but that will change soon because they're in Whitman. I am here with the founder and CEO of Happy Duck Co. So tell us your stats, your name.
I go by Jack. I am a finance and business analytics major. I'm a junior.
You have over 500 plus connections.
That would be a correct assumption.
Yes. So as it turns out, most of the students that I met here do not have 500 plus connections yet. They just made 2 more between us. Good night.
Wow, thank you, Kaylin. But I will say you only interviewed freshmen. I was like, where are all the upperclassmen?
Those 4 freshman boys, they were head over heels for you, Kaylin. You found your boys right there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I loved the plug for the LinkedIn. They were like, if you have one.
Yes.
Cecilia, I heard that was your first time in Whitman.
That was my first time in Whitman. The vibes were so different than Newhouse. Wouldn't really recommend.
Yeah, Whitman's tough to get around. I never know what floor I'm on, what snacks are where.
Yeah,
okay, I guess
it was
they
so
do all
quiet, too quiet.
Yeah.
Not as fun as us Newhouse kids. Sorry.
Well, one of the newest dorm options on campus is the old Sheraton that Syracuse bought last year and renovated over the summer, but it seems like it's not really all that it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, I mean, the name alone could tell you that. I mean, Orange Hall, I bet they're looking for someone already to donate with enough money and change the name. I mean, the top 3 floors are the only ones that are actually renovated. Everyone else is in the same exact rooms that the hotel had, wallpaper and gross carpets and all.
Well, I kind of like the name Orange Hall. It represents SU.
You know what else represents Syracuse? The AC that they have.
How does that represent Syracuse? Barely anyone on campus has.
Because they can't turn it off. And then they wake up and it feels like a late October morning, and then they walk outside, and I mean, I saw these kids coming from Orange Hall with big puffy winter coats on. He had snow boots on. He almost fell over. And then he came out in the sun, he melted.
Like Olaf.
He melted just like Olaf.
Hey, you know, it's better than the people who leave their dorms dripping in sweat, then have to walk 15 minutes in the 80-degree heat.
That's me.
They also got a new dining hall on the first floor, and I'd say that's pretty nice.
There are kids who would kill for a dining hall in their building, especially when it is wintertime.
Dining hall's kind of a stretch. I'd probably just go with cafe for this place.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, they only have 3 options of food, and it's tiny. All the residents eat cheeseburgers, pizza, and pasta all year long. We are prepping for the sophomore 60 at Syracuse. I mean, I really mean it, guys. You can't leave. When we come back, we're bringing the content we know you all love.
You quit smoking and thought, that's that. But here's the thing about lung cancer. By the time you see the symptoms, it could be too late. But now, there's a new scan that can detect lung cancer early, when it's more curable. If you smoked, get scanned. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Thank God you didn't leave yet, because Lord knows we need the viewers.
Okay, time to stop being serious for a second and get back into politics.
All right. I mean, we're really doing more politics, though?
Yep.
Really?
Welcome to another debate over American politics, or as I like to call it, are you smarter than a 5th grader? Whoever passes their spelling test becomes president.
Okay, I thought that the Sorting Hat chose the president each year. Is that not a thing we're doing anymore?
What? Don't tell me you think our parties are Ravenclaw and Gryffindor.
I don't think they're Ravenclaw. Do you think I'm an idiot? Really? Yes. God, that's pretty offensive. I thought they were Slytherin and Gryffindor.
Anyway, our candidates will have 2 minutes to respond to our questions. First question, what are your thoughts on inflation?
Well, we need to definitely cut prices down, cut the prices of everything, unlike Kennedy.
Okay, and how do you plan on doing that?
I'm going to cut them down. I'm going to cut them down drastically.
Well, I have a plan.
I'm speaking. Okay, remember that?
Okay, Mr. President, we have to move on to Madam Vice President.
Well, unlike my opponent, I have a plan. First, I want to start taxing the rich. They need to be held accountable for their hard work and dedication to their companies. Screw them!
Madam Vice President, would that mean taxing you as well, considering you would be making more money as president?
You know, I grew up with a mother who worked hard for her family, and I saw the struggles of every day.
Not the question.
I'm speaking. Sound familiar?
Okay, all right. Moving on. What are your plans about tackling climate change?
I am the best at making sure climate change doesn't exist. It never existed when I was in office, and it never will.
I don't think that is factually correct. Madam Vice President?
Well, this is a topic that is very important for me, considering I was raised by a single-class mother.
Lies. All she says is lies. She's Biden in woman form.
Excuse you. Anyway, my first order of action is going to be, taxing the rich.
Is that a question?
I don't know.
Okay, well, last question. What are your plans on national debt?
Well, we have to print more money.
We must tax the rich.
Print more money.
Let's tax the rich.
I'm speaking.
Okay, well, what an interesting debate. Now we have Kennedy and Joey's Central West hot takes. Hopefully it's better than their debate or whatever that was.
Left the phone. If you had to get rid of one party scene eternally at Q's, what would it be?
I'm gonna say this just because I've never been there, so don't come for me, but frat row.
I can sense there's a lot of pressure here. No pressure. Why do you not like cats?
My boyfriend has 2 cats, and like, they're chill, but like, I don't know, sometimes they be stinky. Or come near me, but when he's by himself with him, they always come near him.
Oh, so there's some jealousy going on.
When's your birthday?
Birthday 2004, April 11th.
You're an Aries with me! Me and Ben are Aries. We're soulmates. Okay, well, Ben, tell me, what's your favorite animal? On 3, let's say our favorite animal, okay?
Cow.
On 3.
On 3?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Cow.
It's so interesting that you say cow, actually, Ben, because the ram is the sign of Aries. And in some ways, you could say a cow is a descendant of a ram. Hi. What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Django Unchained.
Who's the main character?
Django.
Django?
Yes.
And is he unchained?
Yeah, he becomes. What about blueberries?
Delicious.
Okay. Would you say that you relate to the blue guys who are also blueberries?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because I am also blue in the inside. Blueberries, because they're really more purple than blue.
I completely disagree. They look very blue.
Not on the inside. The insides are green.
Green. I feel. Wait, but I think that they're purple though. On the inside, they're purple.
And also green.
But like on the outside, they're also purple.
What is your astrological sign?
Taurus.
Ah. What type of sign is that? Fire, water, or
Earth.
He knows his shit.
Okay. What's the symbol for Taurus?
It's a bull.
Incorrect. The ram is actually an Aries. Is it a bull?
Taurus.
Taurus is a bull. Is it a bull? What does the sign look like?
It's like.
We'll insert it here.
I could be wrong.
Okay, we'll fact check it. What's your hot take about Syracuse University?
Hot take about Syracuse University. Man, the winters aren't that bad. I think a lot of people, criticize or think that the winters are really.
Incorrect. Sorry, I had to interrupt you there, honey. Incorrect.
You're leaving me, man. What? You're leaving me. I'm gonna miss you.
Can't say the same.
Oh, because you don't know him? It's so awkward now. It's so awkward.
Why'd you have to make it awkward?
What?
Nothing.
Am I the bad passenger? Oh, okay. I love you.
Well, those were some really interesting hot takes. Some of them I don't even think could be
pretty
considered.
How could blueberries being green on the inside be? That's just a fact. I don't think that's a.
I wouldn't say that's a fact though. I feel like they're like off-white.
Yeah, I would say it's like almost like the weird.
Off-white?
Yeah,
on
it's
the
like
inside
a
of your
clear-
What kind
Yeah.
of blueberries are
Yeah.
the two of you eating? Off-white on the inside?
I think we're pretty normal. But don't go anywhere, you loyal fans, because we have some special guests coming next.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
What a
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer. She's on the honor roll. She's just not the type.
No way.
No way. No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
So glad you all are still with us. As you can see, we've added some fun people to our fun episode because we have some very special guests. Hydrogen, thank you. Can you guys
Howdy.
introduce yourselves?
I'm Jake. I play the bass.
I'm Dom. I play the drums.
I'm Michael, and I play the guitar.
I'm Ethan, and I play the keys.
Sick. All right, we are going to play a little game that our very own Rob Gabrick created, Wash or Hot. Now here's how it works. I'll be naming things, celebrities, trends that are popular right now, and it's our job to say if they're washed, like not relevant, or hot, if it's popping and still going strong. So let's get into our first item. All right, Brat Summer, washed or hot. I know you guys were saying that you didn't really know what Brat Summer was, so that might be washed.
We're out of touch. It's washed.
All right.
Wash.
I think it's hot.
Oh, okay. Elaborate.
Sorry,
Please.
XCX is right.
Okay. Please,
I'm a
elaborate.
brat. I'm just a little bit of a brat.
Wow. Oh my
He's always been that way.
Yeah, always.
What's your
They
favorite
know it
song off
best.
the album?
Apple.
Oh.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just
Yeah, it's
did
a
a
good song.
TikTok dance to
Yeah.
that.
Oh, really?
You should join him next time.
No.
Yeah, we can do it after
Probably
the
not.
show. All right, next, ankle socks, washed or hot?
I like those. I'm a fan of the
They're
ankle
practical.
socks.
I agree.
You know?
Keep your legs warm. Yeah.
Socks and sandals? Or just
Hell
ankle
yeah.
socks?
Yeah.
Okay, really? All right. Usually that's a little controversial. I'm glad we all agree. All right, next
Big
up,
fan.
Drake versus Kendrick Lamar.
Nah.
Washed or hot?
Oh, the whole
It's
thing
been
is
talked
all the
about for too
drama.
long.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing new coming
Haven't
out.
heard about it.
Who you guys think won?
Oh,
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick,
Mhm.
obviously.
All right.
100%.
For sure.
And why is that?
He's Kendrick Lamar.
Hey, I guess that's all to it.
He's
All right.
not a certified lover boy.
Okay, sambas, washed or hot?
I don't think I would wear those.
No.
Okay.
Mine were so washed I had to throw them out because they were just destroyed. So I'm gonna have to go with wash just for that.
Okay, I agree. They're too flat for my feet. Maybe it's just me.
Oh
thing.
no, they hurt.
Yeah, they hurt a lot. So I get they're like popular right now, but it's like with the Air Forces and the Adidas, it's like it's kind of the same shoe and they're not great. Okay, Taylor Swift, washed or hot?
Wash. I'm so
I kinda
down.
like Taylor
I'm
Swift.
So down.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what's your favorite song?
Ooh. Cruel Summer's a good one.
Wait,
We should play that one day.
You know, I would. Just
Yeah, let's
if
do
that
it.
would
You'd have
be
to
fun.
sing. Why not?
Yeah, you'd have to be Taylor Swift.
Oh hell yeah! I'll get a
There you
wig
go.
and everything, dude.
Yes.
Okay.
We're doing it.
Holding you to that.
All right, last question. Jorts, washed or hot?
Hot. Fan of the George. Not gonna lie.
Everyone have a pair? Oh, no.
I don't own a pair.
No.
But you think they're sick?
Like when other people are wearing them, I'm like,
Yeah.
A lot of style.
but I don't own a pair.
Does anyone else own a pair?
I have a pair.
Okay.
I wanted them to be bigger than they were. So
Right.
They're alright.
It also depends on like baggy jorts are cool.
Right.
Yeah, the
Okay.
baggy ones are the nice.
No tight ones.
No.
No.
All right.
No.
Well, that's all we have for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in to the first episode of Cuse Tonight. Make sure to follow us on our socials, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at CUSETONIGHT.
I'm Rob Gabrick.
I'm Cecilia Catalini.
And I'm Kendall Johnson. But go anywhere because Hydrogen will be giving a live performance next.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew a girl so smart, so responsible, she must be a keeper.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hydrogen.
We are Hydrogen, and we're going to be playing a song called Also Sprach Zarathustra.